Morning. Everybody.
Welcome back to the channel.
Morning
everyone.
This video is about parking. So we had decided to spend the night at
Exmouth Beach, but when we got there, they've put new signage up which says...
Was it new signs? It was dark. There were no other vans there, which was highly unusual, wasn't it?
Yeah, very unusual. There's normally like 20 to 30 vans there, so we were the only ones. We're the only vehicle actually, but we didn't get there until about 8 o'clock.
And on the Ringo app, it said camper vans could only stay between 8 a.m. and 10 p.m. So even when you put the code in that they give you on the signs for sleeping, like overnight parking and sleeping in camper vans and motorhomes, still in this big box it said motorhomes between 8 and 10. So we were a bit not quite sure what to do, were we?
Yeah, when you add that together with the unusual sight of absolutely no vehicles parked on the seafront, we sort of thought, oh crikey, they've changed it. However, today, Tonya?
Yes, I emailed the council and they said no, it's still absolutely fine, and they were going to get in touch with the Ringo people and let them know, or
that it's confusing the issue.
Yeah,
they've got no control over the Ringo app.
So we don't know if that's why there were no people there last night, because people thought the same as us and it's no parking, or what. But you can still park at the moment. So that led us to, well, where are we going to park then?
Yeah, it scuppered our plans, because the plan was, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I was having birthday fish and chips on the beach, and we always get them from Crispies in Exmouth. They're lovely. But that scuppered that plan, so we ended up going into Tesco's and having a ham sandwich.
So we wondered like, where else could we stop, weren't we? And there are loads of places, sides of the road and all sorts, but we ended up coming to our safe place, and that's a supermarket car park.
Yeah, we've used this one before, and the majority are available to stay in, aren't they? As long as you pay. So you do have to pay. This one cost us for 24 hours
£5. Bargain.
So you can't grumble at it.
No, you've got your bins, you've got your supermarket, you've got lots of stuff around you. It was all right. It wasn't quite Exmouth, was it? It wasn't quite the seaside.
No, miss fish and chips.
But yeah.
But it was nice. But yeah, so this brought us on to the idea of maybe just highlighting something that maybe not everybody does or realises, but you can park in a vast majority of supermarket car parks for a fee.
So we don't know if all supermarkets are the same or not, but this one, the one we're in at the moment, is, what was it, Your Parking Space. So it's an app called Your Parking Space, and you just go into the app and pay for however long you want to stay. And it's been absolutely fine, hasn't it, whenever we've done this?
Yeah, it's good.
So yeah, £5 for 24 hours.
This is an absolute pivot.
A what?
An absolute pivot.
Top tip.
Don't leave Tesco's.
Don't leave Tesco's at 5 o'clock
in Exeter.
In Exeter.
Oh dear. I don't know why you beeped at him. He just got the right way on the crossing. Yeah. Dick.
Yeah.
Sorry. Tesla. He shouldn't have beeped at the man. The Tesla is actually on the crossing and beeped at the man trying to cross.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
I heard a beep. I didn't realise it was him.
And the man crossing waved an apology. He actually should have jumped on his bonnet.
Is that what you'd have done?
Not with my legs.
So we're now battling our way through the traffic to get to Ikea, which I can see, is that it, through the trees?
Yes, it's just there, Tonya.
And what do we know about parking in Ikea?
We can't. You can't stay in there overnight, that's for sure.
Well, it doesn't say you can't. It says there's no height barriers. You can stay there all day. It doesn't say you can, it doesn't say you can't. I know some people have, haven't they, on their videos, they've slept over in Ikea car parks.
Yeah.
Let's ask.
That's okay.
Do you think they'll say no?
Yeah, I think they'll say no.
No.
Can we stay in your car park overnight, please, sir? We've got a lovely little camper van. We don't cause no trouble. We won't be sawing up any pallets and having a fire. And they'll say
no. But I will ask, let you know.
Look at it. It's diabolical. I feel like we're through the worst of it, you?
I think we are. Birthday Eve?
Yeah, birthday eve. What we doing? What big plans have we got for my birthday? This is the last birthday when I'll be in my 50s. After that, it's something new. I'm not ready to say it yet, because we've got 12 whole months of marvellous 50s left.
Yes, you have.
There you go. We're home and dry. Going to Ikea for a nice 3-cup coffee.
Oh yeah.
And then go to our
Yes.
parker.
Another top tip: free drinks in IKEA. Is it all drinks or just tea and coffee?
I have no idea.
If you get one of their membership cards, loyalty cards,
family cards.
family card, you could get a free drink.
Yeah, it's not the best coffee though, is it?
But it's free. Tea's lovely.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a discussion we have. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Well, coffee and tea.
Yeah.
We both love tea, but always have coffee, don't we?
Because coffee, it feels like you're getting more for your money if you buy a cup of coffee. Because I think they do more, like whizzing and whirring of coffee, and
But yeah,
and
but
it all seems to be like you're getting more for your money. Whereas if you just pay £3.25 and they give you a tea bag and some hot water, it just doesn't seem worth it.
but generally speaking, we always get coffees, don't we?
I much prefer tea than
And then-
coffee.
So do I. But I always get a coffee. So, does anybody else do that?
I've just spoken to a lovely lady in IKEA who phoned through to security to ask about parking overnight here in their car park. This is the one in Exeter. And she said, yep, they said it's fine, just tuck yourself away. And yeah, she said you might get a knock if you're there in the morning. She said you might get a knock. So if you just need somewhere to park over for the night, sleep and get up and go early, no problems. They're a really lovely, well lit, pretty level car park. So yeah, this is another good one for free. But we don't need to stay in IKEA tonight because we're off to the Premier Inn, which you can also park in. So you can just go on an app. I'll find out what app that is and I'll put it. Or what is it?
Your parking space.
So that one's not like a Brit Stop where you have to go in and buy food from there's a Brewers Fair right next door. But it's also really handy to go in and get a meal there as well.
And for 24 hours, currently, it's £4.
Is it £4?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So, but we will only be staying there until about 7:30 in the morning. Then we've got to go to my appointment
On your birthday?
on my birthday. So probably for my birthday eve celebratory meal, we will be going to the what's it called?
Brewers Fair?
Brewers Fair.
So we'll do something equally spectacular tomorrow for your birthday.
Probably back to the Brewers Fair.
Anyway, let's go.
Cheerio. So we are in the Premier Inn car park, Junction 29 in Exeter. This is fairly typical of how this works for most Premier Inns, but not all, so check.
Right, so we're in the app, which is
Your parking space.
your parking space. So today from 7, and then we'll go tomorrow until 7. Done. Book now, £4 for 1 day. Vehicle reg. So parking session today from 7 till tomorrow at 7. 1 day, £4. So 60p service charge, so 460. We don't want a booking inquiry SMS, so deselect that one. There we go, your parking space is reserved. So we're staying here for the night and we're going into the Brewers Fair for a lovely steak. Happy birthday, Willie!
Thank you very much.
How old are you today?
We are 59 today.
Oh, 59.
Yeah, ripe old age, isn't it?
Well, you look lovely.
Thank you.
What's the plan for today then?
Well, right now it's now 8:25. We're sat in the car park of the leg clinic in Exeter to go and see John, my valued prosthesist. Hopefully he can help me because I'm getting a few problems with my leg at the moment. It's stopping me doing as much stuff as I would normally do and that I wish to do and want to do and need to do as well for my health and well-being.
So a nice birthday treat for you.
Yes, nice birthday treat. Yeah, he actually is. So I love seeing John. He's a nice chap, and I always come out wiser in some way or other.
Yeah. So this is the centre.
And then after that, we may or may not go to Bridge Motorcycles for a bacon and egg sandwich. But we don't. Ooh. But we also don't want to do that because we're both weaning ourselves off motorbikes at the moment.
What did you get for your birthday, Willie?
You've just bought me a lovely breakfast in Bridge Motorcycles, which is right behind us. And it is a lovely breakfast. So if you're in Exeter, highly recommend Bridge Motorcycles Cafe for a brekkie.
And?
What?
What else do you get for your birthday?
I don't know. Oh, I got this really smashing hat.
It is a smashing hat. We've arrived at Sainsbury's. It says 3 hours maximum parking. But let's see if we can also pay extra and stay here overnight. Not that we want to, but we'll have a look.
Yeah.
So in this car park, there's signs everywhere saying maximum stay 3 hours. On the app it says free 2 hours. But no option to buy any extra hours, so you can't stay longer than your 2 or 3 hours, depending on which one you believe.
Can you stay overnight?
No, you can't buy any extra on this one. And I think the best way of finding out if you can or can't is to open your phone and either type in or speak in and say, like for example, we're in the Sainsbury's in Exeter. So I say, Sainsbury's, Exeter, parking. And then very near the top, if there is an option, if there's an app that owns the car park, it'll come up quite near the top, so you just click on that and then you can buy extra time. If no other apps come up, no other parking apps come up apart from Sainsbury's and Exeter, then generally that'll be a no. And there's signs up, isn't there, if you can buy extra time usually?
Yeah, normally there's a Ring logo or one of the many parking app logos.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Willie.
Did you forget my name then?
Happy birthday to you. I was concentrating on the burning candle.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you too.
It's not my birthday.
Oh
day.
no.
So if you're like us and you don't particularly like trying to find somewhere to park for free, well, we all like trying to find somewhere to park for free, don't we? But sometimes we just don't know where to start, do we?
Oh, it depends what time of day it is as well.
Yeah, it depends on the what time of day it is, if we know the area or not. If you don't know the area, it's getting dark.
Yeah, we are. Sorry.
And you want somewhere safe to just stay, just sleep, and then recharge and get back to it the next day. some of the big supermarket car parks seem to be the way to go, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. And the Premier Inns, the larger Premier Inns near the motorway for sure. I mean, the ones in some of the towns that we know, definitely you can't park in them.
Yeah, they all seem to be different. But if you just put to Google where you're going, what shop it is, and then parking, then if somebody else, because that's what it is, isn't it? It's other people that own the car parks, not the shops.
Yeah.
So that's who you're paying. You're not paying the shop owners, if that makes sense.
So yeah, but anyway, but the car parks, if you're not sure and you need somewhere to go, then go on those apps, find out what car parks are near you, and they're a safe bet. And they're normally flat as well, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
And they've normally got some facility or other. So for instance, if it's a Premier Inn, you've probably got a restaurant, and if not necessarily the best restaurant, in fact our steaks last night were horrible, weren't they?
Yeah.
So, but that's not a big surprise. That's a 50% failure or success rate, because we had a steak in there a few weeks ago and it was very good. Last night's horrible.
They did give us a refund though, so that was cool.
Yeah, they were good about it, weren't they?
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, or the Tesco's ones, obviously you can pop into Tesco's and
get your
own
shopping
stuff. Yeah.
Usually got really good security cameras, haven't they?
Yeah. Very bright, well lit though. So we've got a bit of a knack now. When we draw our blinds, it's actually surrounded in gaps, isn't it? So the light comes flooding through for a lit area.
Yeah.
But I've got a good system now where that is completely locked down. And the secret to that, of course, is ladies' tights.
Any excuse, Willie, any excuse.
So here are my tights. You may wonder why I wear these.
Yes.
I needed some very thin prosthetic socks, and it suddenly struck me that I could use tights, and they work a dream. The other thing you'll need for these for our blinds, I don't know if they're all the same or not, is a hairband, which I use a lot of. For, one of these thingies, and then just plonk it around there, and it just stops them springing apart, because sometimes when you're trying to stuff your tights in, it will just put pressure on it and it'll ping apart. But I found that these little hairbands stop that happening. So, hairband.
Okay, would you like to demonstrate your technique?
I very much would. Okay, so as you can see, in the middle of the night, it's daylight now, but at night when you're parked up, it's quite a big gap, and when a car goes by or whatever, or street lights.
Floodlights in a car park.
Yeah, floodlights in a car park. Yeah, it lets in a lot of light. So you just find the middle and start there. You've got to find your length, as we say in the tight world, and then poke it in up there. This is why you need the hairband, because that bit is what would spring it all apart. And work your way around. Voila! You can almost get it completely light-proof, which is rather lovely. Who wants light? It's night time.
Well, most people.
It's night time.
It bothers you greatly, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm like a troll. I like to live in a dank little dark corner, don't I? I use an eye curtain when I sleep as well. I also use an eye curtain.
Do you want to demonstrate your eye curtain?
No.
Are you sure?
You're probably thinking I use some sort of marvellous sleeping mask. I do not. I've
Go
created
on,
my
hang
own
on,
eye
hang
curtain.
on, wait. So as you can see, it keeps out all the light and all the sounds.
Yes, it acts as a sound defender as well, and yeah, eliminates light for the night. It just gets rid of one of those sensory thingies, and
yeah. But so you've got your eye curtain on.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to see any light coming in anyway.
Oh, I can.
You can.
Very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, I don't like big lights on, do I?
You don't like big lights. Part of your ADHD, isn't it?
It's part of something. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like a big light. You can use any one of these things, but not too thick. Don't go for a thermal, and you'll get sweaty eyes.
So thanks again for watching the video.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining me on my birthday.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us in an array of car parks. And on our next episode, we'll be continuing our theme of going to the hottest, no, not hottest, to the doggy hotspots.
Doggy hotspots. That is another reason, actually.
What?
for favouring a supermarket car park unless you want to find a particular lay-by. You don't know what you're going to find, do you?
We have a knack, don't we, of finding them.
No, yeah.
I have to say, people of that particular discipline have some very lovely areas, don't they?
They do.
Because we're drawn to them and think, oh, this is perfect, really nice, secluded, put off big lay-by, and then you sort of park up and look around a bit and think, oh, this is all right, and then you look a bit more and think, oh. And then you'll have some chap in a denim jacket come walking slowly past us about 5 times, and then you, move on. Or not, or not.
Tesco's.
Yeah, Tesco's.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Bye.
I'm sure we'll get braver.
We are brave.
Yeah.
I don't think it's de-brave us. I think we're brave. I think we just do it our way. I don't think there's a way to do it. We do it our way.
Yeah, however you feel comfortable is fine.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And once you've got the blinds up and
Yeah.
you settle down, you could be anywhere, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, very often I wake up not actually knowing where I am.
Yeah, I do.